G'day guys, my name is Jaden. Welcome back to my channel. I'm at Dubai International Airport, Terminal 1. Today I'm going to fly Air France 777-300ER in economy from here to Paris. Now without further ado, let's go check in. 18 hours ago, I landed on an Emirates flight from Australia. Since Emirates and Air France have interlink agreement, my bags were checked all the way to Europe. So at Dubai International Airport, all I need to do right now is to go to my Air France check-in desk and collect my boarding pass. I could skip the queue and use Sky Priority thanks to my Delta Gold, which is Skyteam Elite Plus status. That was quick and easy. They checked my passport and printed out my boarding pass. I then headed straight to immigration and security. Once you've cleared that, you'll be in the airside and you'll need to take a train to the D gate area. At Dubai Airport, most foreign carriers depart from Terminal 1. That includes All One World, Star Alliance and Skyteam flights. You'll find Emirates in Terminal 3 and Fly Dubai in Terminal 2. Unlike Terminal 3, which is quite glamorous, after all, that's the mega hub for Emirates. Terminal 1 on the other hand, it's really old. You don't think that you're in Dubai. Since many foreign airlines depart from here, it's also home to many airline lounges including British Airways, Lufthansa, and Skyteam as an alliance has a lounge here. Air France is part of Skyteam, so obviously we're using that one today. So once you're up the escalator, you'll see the Gulf Air Lounge. Just turn left and walk down the corridor. You'll also walk past the Lufthansa Lounge, just keep going. It was a rather long walk and there was no clear signages. Here we are, we made it to the Skyteam Lounge at Dubai Terminal 1, operated by a third-party lounge operator, the Mahaba. For travellers without Skyteam status, or for those who aren't even flying on a Skyteam airline, the Skyteam Lounge accepts Priority Pass. Since I left Australia over 24 hours ago, I haven't had a shower. I also just went to the desert, so I really need one right now. Thankfully there wasn't a wait at all, but there's two main drawbacks. They don't provide you with a shower mat, only a body towel, and there's no toilet facility inside the shower room. But at least for compensation we got 3 coat hooks. I just had a much needed shower, got the sand out of my body. Now I want to show you what they offer here at the dinner buffet. Not the most extensive selection out here, but the soup was delicious. For the hot food, they had a strong focus in Indian and Middle Eastern flavours. For coffee, there's no barista coffee unfortunately, but they've got 2 espresso machines. Surprisingly for wines, they've got a huge selection. For sparkling wine, they're offering Prosecco. So here's my thought of the Skyteam Lounge in Dubai. It's not the best one, I prefer the one in Sydney. Also this one in Dubai, it gets really crowded. A lot of couples and families couldn't find a seat together. Unfortunately, due to how busy it was, I couldn't get much of a shot of the lounge because I'll be invading people's privacy. I got really lucky. When I came out from the shower, the lounge wasn't too busy yet, so I got myself a table. But eventually, when I finished eating and started using my laptop, I had to share it. I was just looking at some older trip reports of my flight from Dubai to Paris. I just wanted to see what they serve for dinner and breakfast. So dinner is just a light meal, breakfast is full breakfast. So I'm gonna eat more now, so I don't starve later. And before long, it's time to head to our gate for our flight to Paris Charles de Gaulle. If you're flying on basic economy, this bin is for you. It's actually so mad, I wonder how many people had to put things in there. Boarding gate is Delta 6, D6, about a 7-minute walk from the Skyteam Lounge via the Travelators. So Group 1 would be those flying in business class, Skyteam Elite Plus would be Group 2. For those with Sky Priority, you'll be seated at the area closer to the jet bridge. Hello. Thank you. I have to be honest, Skyteam is not my favourite alliance, One World is, but I really like the concept of Sky Priority. It's really consistent across the airlines. You can tell and the staff could easily tell if you're eligible. So first class boarded first, they were escorted onto the plane. That was followed by Group 1 in business class. There are 58 passengers in business. And now it's Group 2 for those Skyteam Elite and Elite Plus members in economy and premium economy. Our aircraft today is operated by a 20-year-old Boeing 777-300ER. Registration Foxtrot Golf, Sierra Quebec Foxtrot. Boarding is really slow today. Although there are two jet bridges, the first one is only reserved for first class. 35A. Welcome on board. This would be business class in a 1-to-1 configuration. It's reverse herringbone, very similar to the type that you would find on Cathay and American Airlines. If you're flying in business, avoid row 15, there's no window. And here's premium economy. Unless you really want the first row, don't pick it. There's no window as well. Economy class is laid out in a 3-4-3 configuration. My seat today, 35A. Down at the back, there's only 2 seats by the window. I was among the first to board, so there's still time to get change. I changed to my Virgin Atlantic pajamas to get comfortable. This particular lavatory, right behind my seat, 35A, is really big by the way. I like how they've got air refresher spray. What I like more is that they've got Cahook. So here's a quick look at your economy seat. For me, it appears to be narrower than other airlines with a 3-4-3 configuration, simply because the seats curve inwards as it go higher. Another disadvantage is that you get less privacy. Every seat has a touchscreen TV, pretty responsive to my finger, USB port and headphone jack, and down here is your tray table. This is pretty handy, a cup holder. For the tray table, you can't fold it in half, but you can move it back and forth, and it's quite big, you can definitely put on your laptop. Further down, you'll find your seat pocket. There are 3 pouches, which is fantastic for sorting out your items. Underneath every 2 seats, you'll find this international socket. Unfortunately, there's no Cahook here, but there is a hook for your headphones. I like this because when it comes to the meal service, I like to pause my movie. The recline is pretty generous and the headrest is comfy. Ready for you on this long haul flight or medium haul flight to Paris is headphones, pillow and blanket. The colors and patterns are screaming Air France. I'm not a big fan of the blanket quality though. It feels flimsy. I prefer regular cotton or even recycled plastic. Boarding took a while to complete today because once again, there's only one jet bridge for everyone except for those in first class. From the moment I sat down, it took them another 40 minutes to complete. We've got an older Boeing 777 today, and there's no personal AC vent. And also the ladies in front of me, they're so funny. They're complete strangers, and they just became besties. They don't even know what they're saying half the time, they're French and American. But it's so lovely seeing people bonding on a plane. We're now airborne and I want to quickly show you the in-flight entertainment. The TV is really easy to use, there's French and English, and they offer a pretty good selection of movies and TV shows. France actually produces a lot of movies, and of course they've got a whole catalogue of them. In addition, on this plane they've got Wi-Fi, messaging is free of charge, but other than that, like surfing the net, you'll need to pay. Another cool feature on this plane is that you can browse the in-flight menu. One cool factor about Air France economy is that they serve you champagne. They don't charge you extra for that, it's included in your ticket. In-flight service soon started after takeoff. It began with a wet towel for every passenger. The quality was rather good and really thick. For dinner, it's a light meal, and they're gonna give you a paper bag full of snacks and drinks. A proper drink service will follow after. For hot meal, you'll get one just before landing. Now let's see what's up for dinner. So there's a bottle of smoothie, a bread, not sure what kind of bread, and this is like a sandwich baguette. The cabin crew just pushed another trolley down the aisle. I went for a sparkling water. They were also serving all types of alcohol as well as coffee, tea and hot chocolate. So I think this is a carrot cake. As for the sandwich, not very appetizing, is it? I think the smoothie was alright, but I just don't like smoothie myself, so I tried it, I had a sip, and I gave it back to the crew. Too sour for me. The crew just came back to collect rubbish, like your paper bags and everything, and offered a second round of beverages. This time I went for the French hot chocolate. This one was yummy. The cabin lights are now switched off, so people could take a rest. If you're new to my channel, I'm so glad you made it here. Every week I upload a new trip report, so be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss out on another video. As you can see, most people are sleeping on this flight. Very few people have their TV on. If you feel thirsty during the flight, you can head down to the galley. They've got a bar set up for you. A full breakfast was served 2 hours before landing, and here it is. Looks pretty good, hey? I went for the scrambled eggs option, like most other passengers. On the side, we've got yogurt, a bread roll, a bowl of fruits, a croissant. There's also a butter and strawberry jam. Furthermore, there's an orange juice cutlet. There'll be a drink of choice as well. And here's my scrambled eggs. It has also spinach, tomato, and potato wedges. In Air France economy, they give you wooden utensils. And finally, for drink of choice, I went for a black tea. A lot of airlines have gotten rid of those little cutlets. I miss them so much. It's a treasure when you fly in economy. So this flight was almost completely full. I was really lucky to have a spare seat next to me. A lot of airlines, including Air France, try to block seats for high-tier members. But shortly after takeoff, the gentleman sitting next to me right now, he begged me if he could sit next to me because he was sitting in the middle, in between two big passengers. Part of me saying no because I really wanted an empty seat next to me, but also at the same time I felt really bad for him, so I said, okay, go for it.
6 a.m. local time, should be on time at the gate. Currently we're ready this morning over Paris with 8 degree Celsius. Hope you enjoy the flight tonight with us and I wish you a good day. Thank you, bye-bye and take care.
We've started our descent into Paris, Charles de Gaulle, and I'll quickly conclude this trip report right here, right now. Our journey today started at Dubai Terminal 1. For those with Sky Priority, the queue was really short at check-in. Once you've cleared immigration and you got into the airside, you had to take a train to where all the lounges and gates are. The Skyteam Lounge was alright, the food was good, but rather limited selection, and I wish they had a shower mat and toilet inside the bathroom. I think it's quite reasonable to have them. Now for the boarding process, they executed priority boarding really well. It's just that there are so many priority passengers on this plane and only one jet bridge for business class, premium and economy. It took a while, but on the brighter side, it gave me time to get change and gave me extra time to take more videos of the empty cabin. As for the seat comfort, it wasn't too bad, the recline was good, Legroom was also pretty good. It would be a lot better if they could make it wider. Our cabin crew today were all really friendly, smile on their face. The typical French stereotypes definitely don't apply to them. Finally, the meal service. I wish there was a little bit more for dinner, or at least better quality, or better presentation, but I really enjoyed the breakfast, 10 out of 10. I like how the tray was completely full of stuff, like all the jams, the OJ cutlet and fruit. A lot of airlines, including premium airlines, have cut the side portions down. So overall today, a pretty pleasant flight, I enjoyed it. My final destination today is Porto in Portugal. So after landing, I'll actually show you the A319 flight down to Porto, but that won't be a proper trip report because I was too tired to film everything. Nonetheless, hope you enjoyed that part of the video, and also a vlog of Porto will follow after. See you later after landing, bye!
Votre salle d'arrivée est située au terminal 2E. Vous pouvez collecter vos bagages au tapis numéro 33. Vous pouvez dès à présent désactiver le mode avion. Votre ceinture de sécurité va rester attachée jusqu'à l'extraction de la consigne. Nous vous prions d'être attentifs aux éventuelles chutes d'objets à l'ouverture des coffres à bagages. Nous vous remercions d'avoir voyagé avec Air France. Air France et ses partenaires Skyteam vous souhaitent une très agréable journée à Paris et un excellent voyage si vous êtes en correspondance. Au revoir et merci. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport. It is 6:15 local time, AM local time, sorry. Arrival is located in Terminal 2E. You can collect your luggage carousel number 33. You may now deactivate flight mode. Please keep your seatbelt fastened until the illuminated sign has been switched off, and be careful when opening the overhead compartments as it may fall out. We thank you for flying with Air France. Air France and its Skyteam partners wish you a pleasant day in Paris and an excellent onward journey if you are connecting to another flight. Thank you and goodbye. حضرات السادة والسيدات، أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم في مطار باريس شارل دو غول. الساعة تشير إلى 6:16 نشكركم للسفر على متن الخطوط الجوية الفرنسية باسم إير فرانس وشركائها سكايتيم. نتمنى لكم نهار سعيد وسفر ممتع إذا كنتم تواصلون. إلى اللقاء وشكرا.
Merci, c'est encore loin.
Welcome to Charles de Gaulle Airport, Terminal 2E, 2 Echo. We're entering the European Union in Paris, so we have to go through immigration. Our flight to Porto will depart from Terminal 2F, 2 Foxtrot. Not the most glamorous terminal for transfer, but there are clear signages where you need to go. You literally can't miss it, a big fat Terminal 2F. Excluding the time that I spent at immigration and security, I spent a total of 15 minutes just walking between terminals. So you do immigration first and then security. With my UK passport, there was e-gate for me. Australian passport holders could also use e-gates in France. Security took a while. I got an unopened airline amenity kit inside my suitcase, and inside it's got some lotion and cream, so it took them a while to inspect it. So we're now finally in Terminal 2F. Just like in Dubai, thanks to my Delta Gold, I could use the lounge. Look at this cute little Air France A318, such a funky little plane. Due to its size, the tail seems to be so big, just like an A380, but mini. We made it to the Air France lounge in Terminal 2F, a lounge within the Schengen area. This lounge is quite new, opened a few years ago. Recently, it was featured in the Netflix show, Emily in Paris. Despite this being a regional lounge, it's a really nice one. Definitely one of the best business class lounges out there. For breakfast, they've got creamy scrambled eggs, crispy bacon, and delicious pastries. For those like me who just came off a long-haul flight, this lounge is designed for you. They've got a napping area, and also several shower rooms. If you've got extra time, you could also register for a facial treatment, free of charge. So we're in one of the shower suites. I landed during the peak hour, so there was a wait for the bathroom. I waited about 20 minutes. When I came out from the shower room, there was no queue already. Overall, this was a very nice lounge. I really enjoyed my short visit. This lounge has set a new benchmark for European airport lounges. So today for our flight to Porto, Air France flight AF 1528, we got a bus gate. Between Charles de Gaulle and Porto, there's only one daily flight, and that's the flight we're catching. You can also fly from all the airports, but there's only low-cost carriers, Transavia and Vueling. This is a 23-year-old Air France Airbus A319, registration, Foxtrot Golf, Romeo Hotel Victor. Just over 2 years ago, I flew Air France from here to Helsinki. You can go check out that true report. During online check-in, I was able to switch my seat to 10A, an extra legroom seat, for free. This plane is only slightly older than the 777 that we flew from Dubai, but the state of it appears to be a lot older. That's exactly how I feel when I hang out with my friends who are 3 years younger.
Bonjour et bienvenue à bord. Tout l'équipage est heureux d'être en votre compagnie, s'assurer de votre sécurité ainsi que de votre confort durant ce voyage à destination de Porto. Nous quittons notre point de stationnement.
On short-haul flights within Europe, Air France would give you free drinks, including wine, and also a free snack. The snack is nothing substantial. On today's flight, they're offering madeleines, which is French butter cakes. Very delicious. For drinks though, it's a lot more generous than British Airways and Lufthansa. I simply went for a black tea, but I still fell asleep afterwards. I was then woken up by the announcement that we were landing soon. Didn't even have time to use the lavatory.
Désarmement du sous-bottant. Vérification de la porte opposée.
My check-in suitcase made it all the way to Porto in Portugal, via Dubai and Charles de Gaulle. It's been 40 hours since I've left Adelaide. There's a tram or light rail that you can catch all the way to the city centre. I literally just missed it. Now I have to wait 15 minutes. I just purchased my card from the machine. Oh my god. So we got off the light rail over there, and then you have to climb up to where my hotel is. We just made it to the hotel. It was a 5-minute walk and climb from Traindale Station, the central station here in Porto. So we're staying at the Curio Collection by Hilton, and it turns out it's a brand new hotel. It was only opened 6 days ago. For my welcome gift as a Diamond member, I got a port wine and some chocolate. In Europe, Portugal is a relatively cheap country, and I got this hotel at a very low price, less than €100 between the two of us. My friend is joining me soon. He's flying all the way from Auckland with Emirates into Geneva, and then there's a non-stop flight on Swiss from Geneva to Porto. It's a very, very beautiful hotel room. The indoor swimming pool is gorgeous. A few hours have passed. My friend has made it to Porto. He also had to climb all the way from the tram station to the hotel. It's still bright outside. We're gonna go out for a stroll. So here's the Douro River. It goes from Spain to Porto into the ocean. It's a very nice area to hang around.
Because people like to jetty. Jetty what? Jetty jump.
We got really hungry, so we stopped by a bar to have some food. Unfortunately, like many other countries in Europe, restaurants don't open until way after 6 PM. So that's a wrap for day 1. We were here for 2 more days. During that time, we checked out the beach. There was barely any human, but lots of seagulls.
Say shit on me.
On our last full day in Porto, we joined a boat tour. And tomorrow, which is the final day, we're gonna fly TAP Air Portugal to London. The trip report is already available. You can go check it out. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed the trip report and also the vlog. Please don't forget to like, comment and share, and subscribe if you haven't. And finally, a big shout out and thank you to all my Patreon and PayPal me members for your contribution to my channel. It's much appreciated. And as always, see you all next week. Bye!